Welcome back, folks. I am John Najarian. This is Monday, August 8th. We just pulled back into port here in Split, Croatia, on the yacht that we've been chartering, and fabulous trip, wonderful people, and just a great time. But it's time for unusual option activity, also known as 3 at 3. So let's get started with today's unusual option activity. Remember, folks, if you've not traded options before, make sure you really understand before you take on the risk, because with every investment, there is risk. Options, you can mitigate that risk. If you've been doing it for as long as I have, it's like second nature. But for those of you who have never done it, you need to learn about it before you do it. Options are a wasting asset, which means it's not a perpetual. They have a limited lifespan. So you need to be trading knowing that and not surprised by it. So just make sure you read up on it before you trade options. And if you'd like to follow along with us and trade stock, well, feel free. Again, it's your trades. I can't pull the trigger for you. So when I talk about call activity, that would be bullish. And those would be times when you'd be buying stock, I guess. And when the opposite occurs, when we see put activity, that's when you would short a stock if you're so predisposed. Let's get started with today's 3 at 3. Looking back at Sunrun from Friday. Run. Yeah, it did run. In fact, it ran the SEP 35 calls. Yeah, they worked out. But I bought the at the money calls, worked even better. And the stock traded up over 37 and then came all the way back down to basically 34.60. So what would that tell you? You need to have discipline. Discipline about taking stock profits and option profits. Discipline about cutting losses. Now, this was a winner. So what you do is, of course, I took profits on my winner because this is a relatively short-term trade in September. I still have 25% of my trade on. I took 50% off when it popped this morning. When it went higher, I took another 25%. I still have 25%. And I'm thinking to myself, I probably should have sold it all up there over 37. Maybe we get another shot. Maybe we don't. But taking money off the table when you got it is what you got to do. So that's what I did. We talk about that on the Rebel's Edge too, folks. Go check it out. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Rebel's Edge. Pete and I talk about the top headlines of the day, and then we get into unusual option activity and a little bit of sports. The whole thing goes on and usually runs about 20 minutes. So if you're somebody who wants to get up and understand what's going on and how traders are reacting to the news of the day, as well as unusual activity, well, I would encourage you to check out the Rebel's Edge, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. We just finished the one today a little bit ago. Had a great time. Discussed A.J. Watt. Discussed Baker Mayfield. #1 walk-ons of all time, in our opinion. You let us know what you think of the show and those picks. I am at John Najarian, and Pete is at Pete Najarian. How about this one? Just a couple days ago, Nutrien, NTR, bullish call buying. Stock's $82. They're buying the 90 calls. As you know, I don't buy those way out of the money calls. I buy at the money and I sell 1-to-1 against it. So that's what I did here. Look at the stock today, 84.86. So in other words, it's up better than $2 from where we got in. So if you're somebody that traded stock and you put an $82,000 investment down, you made $2,000. Congratulations. If you bought the options, you did even better with a lot less risk and a lot less capital. That's why we trade the way we trade, folks. How about this trade also? Gold, GLD. 10,000 of the #2, the 2nd of September, 170 calls. Again, I don't buy those way out of the money calls. Stock's 160. So what do? I buy the 160s and I start layering calls above it as it rallies. If it doesn't rally, because not every trade works, I cut my losses, move on to the next trade. This one's still working. It's up to 166.60. It was 160 just a week ago. Bang. That's why we trade options, folks. Rebelcon 2022. You want to get addicted to options? We can show you how to get addicted to options. And those fantastic returns that I just showed you, well, if you want to make that an everyday occurrence, you need to learn about options. So Rebelcon 2022, you can do just that. 4 days in the Four Seasons Hotel, Las Colinas, which is Dallas, and easy to get to for most of the U.S. Rebelcon 2022 still got packages available. Probably 2 weeks from now, we're going to have to shut it down because we've got a limit, and it isn't 1,000 like it was in Vegas last year. It's either 250 or 300, and that's the top. Can't get any more room than that at the Four Seasons, folks. So if you'd like to join us, go to marketrebellion.com/Dallas. That's marketrebellion.com/Dallas. All right. First of today's 3 at 3, MBI. What do? They insure big public works projects and things like that. MBIA. MBI. Take a look at it's $11.44. 7,200 of the September 11 calls changing hands. Make sure you check that one out. 7,200 is 720,000 of those September 11 calls. Bang. You want to learn how to trade like a pro? Free webinar tomorrow. Free webinar tomorrow, folks. If you sign up for it, you can come to it right at the market close at 4 p.m. Eastern time. If you can't make that because you got a job that goes until 5 or because you're traveling somewhere, no worries. If you sign up for it, we will send you a link to the recorded version of the show. We're going to do it live tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern time, August 9th. Check it out. How to trade like a pro. Register now. It's completely free. And like I say, even if you can't make it live, you can still watch it because we'll send you a link to the replay. ChargePoint, CHPT. If you've been with us for a while, you already know. We have done a ton of ChargePoint, CHPT. Since it was in the 13s, 14s, 15s, 16s. Now it's $17 stock. They're buying 1750s. They expire this Friday. That means deep end of the pool. Because even though it's Monday, you've only got 4 trading days to be right. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days. So 51,000 is 5 million share equivalent. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. If you want to make some money, make sure you understand that options are a wasting asset and you need to take profits on these short-term trades quickly. You also need to cut losses quickly if that's the way it goes. I'm betting on profits. This trader has been right and right and right. So I'm running right along with them. Lastly, American Airlines, AAL. 1515 is where the stock is. They bought 6,400. That's 640,000 share equivalent of the AUG 16 calls. Notice there's a 12 in front of August. The reason we put that there, these options expire Friday the 12th, not next Friday, the 19th, this Friday the 12th. So you only have, again, 4 days to be right. So short duration position, you need to take profits quickly or cut losses quickly. That's going to do it for us today, folks. Thank you for joining me from here in Croatia. Go to marketrebellion.com/get started to learn all about how we do what we do. You'll appreciate it because we've got coaches, we've got mentors, we've got distance learning, which means on your phone, on your smart device, on your computer, on your Mac, you can watch recorded episodes for beginners, intermediates, and advanced traders. Check it out. marketrebellion.com/get started. Money well spent. Also coaches and mentors. marketrebellion.com/get started. That's it for us, folks. Have a nice day. I will see you tomorrow. Bang.